forward to Jones. Throws it up, and the Indiana Fever
If you thought
headed.
the Indiana Fever's season was over, think again. Because what happened in Atlanta last night wasn't just an upset. We're talking about a miracle win that has the entire WNBA world in shock. And when you see how this undermanned, underestimated team pulled off the impossible, you'll understand why this is the greatest playoff story of the decade. That's right. The team everyone wrote off just stunned the basketball world. The squad missing their superstar just proved that heart beats talent every single time. And it happened in the most dramatic fashion imaginable. Type miracle if you believe the Indiana Fever just delivered the UPSET of the century. Get ready, because what you're about to discover will change everything you thought you knew about this Fever team. This isn't just about winning a playoff game. This is about proving doubters wrong, about refusing to quit, and about a team that's rewriting basketball history with pure grit and determination. Let's set the scene. Indiana Fever versus Atlanta Dream. Elimination game. The experts had already written the Fever's obituary. No Caitlin Clark. No chance. The Dream were supposed to cruise into the semifinals while the Fever packed their bags for an early vacation. Every single analyst, every talking head, every so-called expert said the same thing. It's impossible. You can't win in the playoffs without your best player. The Fever are done. But from the opening tip, this wasn't the weak, defeated team everyone expected. This was a hungry squad with nothing to lose and everything to prove. The energy was different. The confidence was real. And the basketball? Absolutely spectacular. You could feel it in the arena. Something special was about to happen. The kind of magic that makes you believe in sports again. This Fever team didn't just show up. They showed up and out. Kelsey Mitchell went absolutely nuclear in the first half, dropping 19 points like she was playing in her backyard. The woman was unconscious, hitting shots from everywhere. But this wasn't just about one player going off. This was about a complete team effort. Natasha Howard was making clutch buckets early. Aaliyah Boston was grabbing crucial rebounds. Odyssey Sims was creating opportunities for her teammates. 29 points in the first quarter alone. The Fever came out firing and let the Dream know this wasn't going to be the easy victory everyone predicted. The Atlanta crowd was stunned. Their team was supposed to be the superior squad. They had home court advantage. They had all the momentum coming into this game. Instead, they found themselves in a dogfight with a team that was supposed to be beaten already. When the Dream started to pull away, when it looked like the fairy tale was ending, when critics were already typing their "I told you so" articles, that's when the real magic happened. Aaliyah Boston finally found her killer instinct. After getting bullied all season long, after being pushed around game after game, after taking abuse from opposing players without fighting back, Boston said, "Enough is enough." When Bree Jones got tangled up with her and tried to intimidate her one more time, Boston shoved her to the ground and sent a message that echoed through that arena. We're not the same soft team anymore. The transformation was immediate. The aggression we'd been begging to see all season suddenly appeared when it mattered most. 14 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. But most importantly, she showed up when the lights were brightest. This wasn't just about statistics. This was about attitude. This was about a player who had been passive all year suddenly becoming a warrior when her team needed it most. When the lights were brightest and the stakes were highest, this Fever team did something that will be remembered forever. They didn't just play basketball, they played with pure soul and determination. Odyssey Sims, who we'd criticized for tunnel vision all season, suddenly became Magic Johnson. 8 assists. She was threading perfect passes, making championship reads, proving that pressure creates diamonds. But here's what made it even more incredible. She was making these plays while the Dream were throwing everything at them. Full court pressure, aggressive double teams, physical play that was testing their resolve. Every time it looked like the Fever might crack, someone different stepped up. Natasha Howard hit crucial buckets. Brianna Turner became a defensive wall, blocking shots and altering others. Shea Petty hit a clutch three-pointer when momentum was slipping away. This was complete basketball. This was every player understanding their role and executing when it mattered most. But the moment that will live forever? 7.4 seconds left. Atlanta's ball. Their chance to crush the Dream and send the Fever home for the summer. The Dream had multiple opportunities to put this game away. They had every reason to believe they were going to advance to the semifinals. And then Lexi Hull happened. Lockdown Lexi came out of nowhere like a heat-seeking missile and knocked that inbound pass away. The steal of the season. The play that saved a miracle. While everyone questioned whether she belonged on this stage, while critics doubted her defensive ability, while some wondered if she was too passive to make big plays, Lexi Hull delivered the clutch defensive play of her entire career. The arena went silent. The impossible had become possible. Think about the impossibility of what we witnessed. A team missing their best player and biggest attraction. A squad that gave up 56 points in the paint and still found a way to win. A roster that was supposed to be planning summer vacations, not playoff strategies. Instead, they're heading to the semifinals and taking the entire basketball world on this incredible journey with them. And somewhere, Caitlin Clark is watching and posting on social media. This Fever team has already won something more valuable than any single game. They've won the hearts of every underdog story lover. They've won the respect of every player who understands what true heart means. They've won a place in history as the team that refused to die. This is why we love sports. This is why we believe in miracles. Because on any given night, in any given moment, a group of determined athletes can prove that dreams are more powerful than doubt, that heart beats talent, and that impossible is just a word. The Indiana Fever just delivered the upset of the decade. The miracle win that nobody saw coming. The proof that in basketball and in life, you should never give up on your dreams. Type BELIEVE if you think this Fever team can shock the world again in the semifinals. The impossible just became possible. The miracle continues. 87-85 final score. Infinite inspiration. The Fever are alive, and they're taking all of us on this incredible journey with them.